These two might play siblings on the big screen, and it turns out their real-life relationship isn't too different from that. To shut down any possible rumors of an on-set romance, Enola Holmes 2 actors Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill have revealed that they're just pretty good friends in real life. Yes, there's a pretty big age gap between them, and it would be kinda weird if there was something romantic going on between the two stars. First off, here's how their dynamic actually is. Recently, Millie opened up about it and told her fans that she and Cavill have managed to construct a real adult relationship both on and off set. The actress said to Deadline, "With Henry, it feels like a real adult relationship, like a really good friendship, a really healthy one that we have terms and conditions." She also revealed that Henry has laid out some pretty clear-cut boundaries for their relationship. For instance, Brown isn't allowed to ask him anything about his personal life, and even if she does, he refuses to speak to her about it. That sounds like an older brother with his little sister to us. This honestly makes sense considering that Brown is 18 and Cavill is 39. And so to create a healthy age gap friendship, that too one which involves an older male, boundaries are very important. In the same interview, she also talked about how her bond with Cavill was different from the ones she had with her Stranger Things co-stars. She specifically pointed out that her friendship with those guys was a lot closer, almost like family, seeing how they grew up together throughout the seasons. When the first season of the show came out in 2016, a pretty unknown Millie wasn't even a teenager yet. She was only 12 years old. Most of her young co-stars were around the same age, too. So of course it makes sense that they'd have a very different bond with each other. She said that it's pretty different with them because she technically grew up with Charlie McLaughlin and Noah Schnapp, having met them at the age of 10. There are pretty much no boundaries in their friendship. Things are a bit different with Henry, though. It's more of an adult relationship. He's much stricter with her and prefers to keep her at a slight distance. To us, their dynamic looks quite a lot like the one between a younger sister and an older brother. It's kind of cute to watch. The age gap sort of makes Cavill a role model for her, too. We, for one, definitely love Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill's friendship, both off-screen and on-screen, and would love to see them do more projects together. In the meantime, Enola Holmes 2 premiered on November 4th and has gotten positive reviews from both fans and critics alike. In a review by Pink Villa, the movie was heavily praised, and fans couldn't help but also point out the crackling chemistry between the bickering siblings played by Cavill and Brown. They do make a good team on camera. If you're looking for a movie that you can watch with your family, we definitely recommend giving Enola Holmes a try. Let's take a look at Millie's past boyfriends. She might not be dating Cavill, but the Stranger Things star has had a string of relationships in the public eye as much as she's tried not to. Much like a lot of celebrities out there, the Stranger Things actress has been known to do her best to keep her personal life away from the tabloids. Even when probed during interviews and such, she usually just talks about the relationship between her character Eleven and Finn Wolfhard's character Mike in Stranger Things. She said that even though there's romance happening between their on-screen characters, there's also plenty of other kinds of relationships out there, and she and Finn are pretty close. She also described her first kiss ever with him. Turns out it was pretty much like any other first kiss. There was no special preparation, and it was also just as awkward. They were both 15 at the time. They had no idea what to do either. But in the end, things turned out pretty okay. Moving on. Who has she actually dated? Now, as for her actual real-life boyfriends, on June 2021, Brown sparked romance rumors with rocker John Bon Jovi's son, Jake Bon Jovi. The pair were caught by the Daily Mail paparazzi holding hands while strolling around New York City. Even though neither has publicly commented on the nature of their relationship, they haven't been coming in slow on the PDA ever since. In January 2020, Millie also initiated dating rumors with Joseph Robinson, the rugby player. Obviously, there were going to be rumors like that after the rugby player posted a photo on Snapchat in which they were both getting cozy with each other. And of course, the fans then took it upon themselves to find out what was really going on, and they discovered that this wasn't even the first time the two were hanging out. In November 2019, Joseph uploaded a few since-deleted photos on Instagram from his vacation in the Maldives. And who did we see in one of those photos? Yep, you guessed it, Millie. The Enola Holmes actress has also posted a photo in which she was wearing the jersey of Joseph's dad's rugby team. In the wake of all that, she even left comments on a bunch of his Instagram pics. As cute as they look together, seems like things just weren't meant to work out between these two. In August of 2020, The Sun broke the news that they had ended their relationship after 10 months together. There was also a time in March of 2019 when rumors hit the web claiming that Millie and Romeo Beckham were together. The relationship must have broken off since then, or maybe there never was one, because that was also the last fans heard of the rumored couple. Millie also dated Jacob Sartorius, and the two went public with their relationship in October of 2017. After that, they were all over social media, posting a series of PDA-filled photos together, gushing over each other constantly. They were definitely couple goals. Unfortunately, in July of 2018, Millie took to her Instagram stories and broke the news to everyone that they had split. She also mentioned that it was mutual, and they both are still friends. Millie is scared to go back to shooting Stranger Things. Brown confessed that she's afraid to begin shooting for the upcoming season of Stranger Things after having worked on Enola Holmes. During a Q&A at the sequel's New York City premiere, she opened up about her new fear. In the breakout Netflix movie series, Brown is cast as the titular character who often breaks the fourth wall and speaks to the audience. The actress said that for her, it felt like she'd just be vlogging on YouTube the whole day, according to Today. Why this new fear, though? She explained that she had a dream that she was on the set of Stranger Things and her eyes were glued to the camera. She couldn't stop looking at it. And so after that dream, she just has this deep-rooted fear that now she's never going to be able to stop looking at the camera. In case you didn't know, Stranger Things will be returning once more for its 5th and final season. The geniuses behind the show, brothers Matt and Ross Duffer, revealed via People magazine that the wait for Season 5 will probably be shorter, seeing how the COVID-19 pandemic slowed Season 4 down. They got plenty of extra time to outline the concluding episode. They revealed that we can probably expect to see a time jump, even though they're yet to meet with the writers and begin working on it. Here's how Brown handles bullies and trolls. There's one thing you can count on if you're famous. You're definitely going to be a victim of bullying and trolling online. Even the most beloved stars have their haters, but Millie Bobby Brown doesn't let the negativity break her down. The teen actress talked about it in a 2019 interview with Harper's Bazaar, revealing how she so far managed bullying during her 6 years of stardom. And okay, we have to admit, she seriously handles it in the best possible way. She may be really young, but the actress has shown that she can be wise beyond her years. She was only 15 at the time and said that she never let internet trolls get under her skin. She'd never make a big deal out of it and say that they really got to her, because that's not the case at all. She doesn't hate them either. She actually recognizes that those who needlessly troll celebrities online probably have some deep-rooted issues of their own and are going through stuff. She explained that her positive perspective originated from her days in school. The actress was subject to bullying from one of her classmates, but later found out that her bully had a horrible home life and would just take her frustrations out through bullying. And that's how she learned to be understanding about what someone might be facing in their personal lives. She also cautioned others that they have to keep in mind that everyone is going through their own troubles. As long as you accept that some people can be mean and spew hate, all you can really do to counter it is spread positivity instead and love back and hope that they receive it. Next up, could we be getting Enola Holmes 3? Netflix has not yet revealed any solid plans for a third Enola Holmes film, but seeing how much everyone loved the brother-sister duo of Brown and Cavill, we wouldn't be surprised if a third movie is already being discussed. Let's not forget, in the ending credits scene, we were introduced to Sherlock's iconic sidekick, Dr. John Watson. That could be a hint towards a third movie. Unfortunately, as Netflix has not yet confirmed Enola Holmes 3, we won't know a potential release date. But considering how Cavill and Brown have other projects lined up, it could be a while. Now, who would be in the third movie? Of course, if such a plan is in the making, we'd want our favorite stars to return. There's no show without Brown and Cavill, so they'll definitely come back if there is a third movie. Hopefully, we'll be seeing our other favorites return too, including Helen Bonham Carter, Louis Partridge, Susie Wokoma, and Adil Akhtar. One person whose absence was felt in this movie was Sam Claflin. He wasn't in Enola Holmes 2 as the result of some scheduling conflicts, so fingers crossed we'll get to see him again. The director of the sequel, Harry Bradbeer, stated that Sam is definitely welcome back if a third movie happens. He said that Sam was definitely missed this time around and they'd love for him to come back. Finally, what could we expect from a third film? Now that we've covered who we'd want to see in the third film, let's talk about what might possibly go down. Hopefully, we'll get to see the return of Sharon Duncan Brewster as Moriarty. And as revealed in the credit scene, Himesh Patel has joined the cast of Sherlock's sidekick, Dr. John Watson. We'll probably be seeing a lot more of him in a potential third movie. If you look closely, there's some hints of what could happen in a third film. Moriarty is seen successfully breaking out of and leaving prison, so she'll likely be returning to cause the Holmes family all kinds of new trouble. It'll be up to the Holmes siblings to stop her once more. And that's all for today. Do you think we'll get to see Cavill and Brown team up once more for a third movie? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching.